Who do we got up right now?
That looks like my man, Ori. Now, see, he was actually really excited about coming to this event because he didn't have to do any staff work. Because, you know, obviously, if you come to the Michigan area, Ori's going to be on staff, and he's going to be working his butt off. But here, he's on a bit of a vacation. He's able to hop right in bracket.
Right.
I want to see some of that fantastic Bayonetta work that he always talks so highly of.
And then we also get to see one of Ohio's players, Fromundaman.
Yeah.
Also playing Bayonetta. He used to play Pac-Man. But he gave it up. You know, it's Pac-Man.
Oh, yeah.
So
absolutely. And
he decided to play a little bit of Bayonetta.
That's actually an interesting shift in character. Going from Pac-Man to Bayonetta. But nonetheless, man, we're jumping right into this first match. And I don't believe this is a button check. I think this is actually the match itself. Goodness gracious, sending the message very, very early. Side special right into up smash. Ori kind of getting a taste of his own medicine there.
Well, Bayonetta's, this is always really hard to watch. Bayonetta versus Bayonetta. It's just...
Like,
there's just so much going on at the same time. Like
it's like, is this Smash or is this Marvel vs. Capcom 3? What am I looking
at here? It's going to come down to who's going to be able to space each other out first.
Absolutely. And you know, right as you say that, man, the match kind of started off like that. They both kind of stayed in their respective corners, and they played a very spacey and zoning game.
Right, but just like any Dittos, you can see it's very, very even game. 81 to 77, very close.
That it is. Both of these guys evenly matched right now, but... Okay, my man Ori escaping that situation very narrowly. I mean, if you play Bayonetta, you should know a thing or two about how to smash DI out of her combos, right?
Absolutely.
Okay, very wonderful. Allowing him access back onto the stage, and nice coverage there with the Nair.
Ooh, good option there. Coming down with the AFK.
Yeah. Quarter circle afterburner kick, still a very solid option. I know a lot of people kind of counted it out since it got nerfed and it couldn't chain into itself, but I still think it's a very fantastic tool in her wonderful utility belt.
I had thought that Ori was going to suicide there for half a second, but he was just fine.
That's kind of the life that Bayonetta plays. She kisses the blast zone. I mean, she French kisses the blast zone. She goes really all the way. She goes all the way to the depths. As we see right there again. Okay, very nice. Kind of caught Ori, kind of caught him with his pants down there, if you will. He was trying to bait him in, possibly with the short hop fall away forward air, but ended up pulling his card.
I have a feeling that's not going to be the last back air kill we see again in this set.
Oh, absolutely not, man. Bayonetta's back air is too good. Oh, nice. Ooh. Had that been an up smash, it would have been a different story, but unfortunately, is that all you got? You get you caught right into a witch time opportunity.
Smashville platform doesn't allow him to punish as well as he wanted to.
Yeah. It's a cursing and a blessing sometimes. Nice. Good wait. Wonderful bullet climax there. Okay, trying to apply some pressure as he's up on that platform, and this is kind of the situations where most Bayos like to be in. They like to be in the league, and they like to keep the opponents at bay.
Right.
They can kind of chip away at you with bullet arts. They can force you to come in and possibly overextend a little bit, like what we've seen Ori do originally, and that ended up getting him punished with, I think that was back air, like we talked about before. But forward throw should be enough to do it.
That had to have been a misinput during the B reverse there.
People forget how strong Bayonetta's forward throw is. It's pretty godly.
It's amazing. Well, this went from an even game to a 68% lead.
Yeah, and with playing a character like Bayonetta, she's very much the comeback kid. You know, she has the tools in her arsenal to really bring things back at the drop of a hat. Very nice afterburner kick. Witch twist into the Nair, playing it safe. Obviously, as you know, the more things you do in the air, the more ending lag she has when she lands.
I like Ori's play of style, or choice of style here. He's just being very, very patient. He's not really giving in to anything. He's always trying to reset the neutral as soon as he loses it.
Yeah, and you know, that's actually not bad. He knows he's in a deficit, but this is actually a new type of thought process that he's bringing to the table. Like you said, you know, kind of playing more of a passive role, playing more of like a Rosalina and Luma or a Pac-Man role, if you will. Staying at bay, but unfortunately, bullet arts end up getting stuffed out by the side special. Okay, nice. Being able to bat within through the bullet climax.
Starting to get a little bit of a lead here, or starting to catch up, I should say.
Oh, my.
Starting to read that. Well, there we go.
That's going to do it.
As I was saying, he was just starting to get in there a little bit. He was starting to do some damage, but at the end of the day, Ori's patient style wins it out.
Ladies and gentlemen in the Twitch chat, don't ever sleep on the TLs, okay? My man Ori bringing that wonderful A game to the table. Wow. I mean, he completely slowed that match down. I mean, he was on fire right from the start. They ended up losing the lead just a little bit, but was able to force him in. Wow, just Man, punishing in all the right areas.
Right.
Man, huge shout out to my man Ori. I think this is actually my first time seeing his Bayonetta in action.
Lilac Cruise.
Interesting, interesting stage shift here. Okay.
Yeah.
Starting off with a good old-fashioned arms race.
It's almost like this is a ditto.
Okay, I like this. Using the curvature of Lilac to try to connect Bullet Climax. Oh my goodness. This ain't a scene. This is an arms race.
This is high noon right here.
This ain't a scene. This is an arms race. Alrighty.
Hey.
And after almost 30 seconds, they hop right into the thick of battle. I like this.
He bit the bullet first.
You know what? Obviously, due to the size and the dynamics of the stage, we should see a lot of afterburner kick. Goodness gracious.
Hit the eye to escape that.
Fromundaman.
It's actually been a while since I've seen promos of Bayonetta. It's a little bit better than what I saw a couple of months ago.
Yeah.
He follows the same style, like you said, as Pac-Man, though. He gets in there, and then he just kind of just does whatever he wants. It's like, I don't know how I feel about it yet.
It kind of seems like Fromundaman's, the type of play style that you have with Pac-Man.
Yeah.
You know, you get the lead, and then once you get it, you want to hold it as long as possible. And with a character like Pac-Man having all those projectiles in his arsenal, it can really keep the opponent at bay and make it difficult for them to bring things back. And we kind of seen that in the last match, but it just seems like here, Ori kind of got the download on that. Now he's starting to stay a bit more in his grill. He knows that if he loses the lead, he'll have to slow it down himself. Oh, nice. Expecting an overextension there, trying to catch him with that dare. Oh my. That could have been ugly.
ABK. Hey, there's the witch twist. Wow, still very close. 111 to 101. 10% difference. 1% now.
And this is rough because they both know the areas of capitalization when it comes to landing witch time, but the fact that none of them really want to approach.
Just like game one, he takes the first stock with him.
Yep.
Good old back air.
Goodness, but good old pivot grab there with the forward throw. Okay, narrowly escaping the bullet climax again, but unfortunately catches the afterburner kick towards the stage. And as you know, unfortunately, sometimes she just doesn't snap.
Fromundaman rolls his eyes.
She met the Jimmy.
Like that one bit.
Yeah, unfortunately, she met the Jimmy Choos there, and then we have ourselves an even game again.
Don't do it, Anakin. I have the high ground.
Okay, it went from Smash to Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Now it's back to Halo here. Okay, wonderful. Oh, nice. Okay, but unfortunately, he's going to have some ending lag there, but uses the witch time to give himself some added coverage.
Making a single mistake in this set is going to cost you a great deal. Bayonetta versus Bayonetta.
Yes,
You're just going to get comboed everywhere.
Absolutely. So good at punishing.
The advantage, though, is that neither one of them is really gimpable. You can do that down smash to spike them, but they have to play. Both of them have amazing recovery, so they're going to have to really rack up that damage if they want to get a kill.
Speaking of racking up damage, my man Ori is doing just that. Okay, very nice. Going low that time.
Good option there.
Oh, my. Oh, did he just... Okay.
All right.
Okay.
That was solid. That was a good ending.
That it was.
I mean, it was witch time, but still, like, he used it well.
Wow. Fantastic as always. Ori, such a beast behind the mic, such a beast, on the TOing end as well of events here. But that gameplay that he just brought to the table, that was just profound.
Yeah, now coming from Ohio, I'm a little bit disappointed that Fromo wasn't able to pull it out, but I'm unbiased here. I just enjoyed the match.